Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors Trade. This is not speculation. This is not rumor season gossip. This is official. The Golden State Warriors have landed a star player in a stunning deal that almost nobody saw coming. We're talking about a move that could completely reshape the team's trajectory. A move that signals the front office is dead serious about competing for another championship and doing it right now. Here's the thing. Their Warriors weren't exactly hiding the fact that they needed help. After last season's ups and downs, the inconsistencies, and the early playoff exit, fans knew changes were coming. But the scale of this deal, that's the part that has everyone talking. This isn't just a depth signing. This is a full-blown statement. The player they've acquired isn't just good. He's proven. He's been an all-star. He's been the leader. And he's shown up in big moments when the lights are brightest. This is someone who brings scoring, playmaking, and a defensive presence that Golden State has been missing. He's not a gamble. He's not a project. He's ready to impact the game from day one. According to reports, their Warriors pulled this off by packaging together multiple assets, a combination of young talent, draft picks, and a player from the current rotation. Yes, it stings to lose some of those guys. They were part of the culture. They were part of the grind. But when you've got a generational superstar like Stephen Curry still playing at an MVP level, you have to maximize every single year he has left. And that's exactly what Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the front office have done here. So, let's talk fit, because that's where this gets even more exciting. Steve Kerr now has another legitimate offensive weapon to work with. This star can stretch the floor with his shooting, attack the paint with authority, and facilitate offense when Steve is off the ball. On defense, he's versatile enough to guard multiple positions, which fits perfectly into the Warriors' switching defensive schemes. Picture the small ball lineup of death: Steve, Clay, Wiggins, the new guy, and Draymond running teams out of the gym. That's nightmare fuel for the rest of the league. Steve Curry is reportedly thrilled with the move. Sources say he was in constant communication with the front office throughout the process, giving his full backing to the trade. Klay Thompson, always understated, is said to be really looking forward to the added firepower. And Raymond Green, he's already scheming about how to use this new addition to lock teams down defensively. But here's the other angle, the fan reaction. Dub Nation is electric right now. Social media has been absolutely flooded with posts, edits, and memes celebrating the news. You can feel the excitement in every tweet, every Instagram post, every YouTube comment. Some fans are even calling this the missing piece for another title run. Of course, any big move comes with questions. How will this player adjust to the Warriors' fast-paced ball movement, heavy offense? Can he build chemistry quickly with Steve and the rest of the team? Will he take over games when needed, or will he fit into the system seamlessly without disrupting the flow? Those answers will come soon enough, but for now, the potential is through the roof. Let's not forget this also changes the dynamic in the Western Conference. The West is loaded. Denver, Phoenix, the Lakers, the Clippers, all stacked with talent. But now, Golden State has made it clear they're not just here to compete, they're here to dominate. Other front offices are going to have to ask themselves, do we need to make a move just to keep up with the Warriors? This could trigger a chain reaction of deals around the league. Financially, this trade was no small task. With the Warriors' massive payroll and the NBA's nuclear restrictions, pulling off a deal of this magnitude required some serious front office wizardry. But they made it work, showing once again that when Golden State sees a path to a championship, they'll move heaven and earth to take it. Let's talk about what we're losing. The outgoing players were important. They contributed to the Warriors' identity. They gave the team depth, and in some cases they were seen as part of the future. The organization has already thanked them publicly, and fans will no doubt follow their careers closely, but championship windows are short and the Warriors know that better than anyone. Training camp is going to be fascinating. Steve Kerr will experiment with different lineups, figuring out exactly how to integrate the new star. Does he start right away? Does he lead the second unit to give the bench a scoring punch? Either way, the Warriors' offensive sets just became infinitely more dangerous. Defenses won't be able to key in on Steve the same way anymore. And that's a scary thought. From a leadership standpoint, this player brings experience. He's been in big playoff games. He's played under pressure and he knows what it takes to win. That's invaluable, especially for some of the younger guys on the roster who will be looking to learn from him. You also can't ignore the marketing side of this. The buzz is huge. Ticket sales are going to spike. Jersey sales for this new player are going to be through the roof. Chase Center is going to be rocking on opening night with fans eager to see how this all plays out. But let me emphasize something. This isn't just a short-term splash. This is a move that could have long-term implications for the Warriors. If this player thrives in Golden State, there's a real chance he becomes part of the core for years to come. And with Steph's legacy still being written, that could mean another chapter or two of championship contention. Other teams around the league are already reacting. You've got players tweeting subtle hints, emojis, and cryptic messages. Analysts are on TV debating whether this makes Golden State the favorites in the West again. Some are even saying the Warriors just jumped to the top of the championship odds. This is why the NBA is the best sports league in the world. Moments like this, one trade, one decision, and the entire landscape shifts. So, where do we go from here? Simple. We watch how quickly this player adapts. We watch how the chemistry builds, and we watch how the Warriors start the season, because early signs will tell us a lot about how dangerous they're going to be when the playoffs roll around. Dub Nation, the message from the front office is loud and clear. We're not done. We're not fading away. We're not satisfied with past glory. We are chasing another banner, and this trade is the boldest proof of that commitment. This isn't just about filling a roster spot. This is about sending a signal to the entire league that the Golden State Warriors are still a force to be reckoned with. Every championship team eventually faces the same question. Do we rebuild or do we reload? Their Warriors have answered emphatically reload. They've taken an already dangerous core of Steve Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Andrew Wiggins, and added a player who can change the outcome of games on both ends of the floor. This move screams urgency. It screams ambition, and it tells fans that the front office isn't here to play it safe. For Dub Nation, this is the kind of moment that re-energizes everything. The locker room, the fan base, and even the rivals who now know the road to the finals just got tougher. With this massive addition, the path forward isn't just exciting, it's championship caliber. The rest of the NBA better be paying